Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to continue playing Ark like we started earlier today. Just just really getting used to the mechanics again. So when we potentially do a collab with Conahita and Lady D Sniper on Twitch, we will already, we won't have to learn everything again. I picked it up pretty quickly. We got back into it easily enough. So yeah, what are we gonna do today? Well, I feel like we're geared up, ready to maybe try catch a better companion. Like we could get. I feel like the next step after you get your first flyer up and going is probably to get the RG, to be honest with you. So we might work on that. We need to get a better Pteranodon first before we can really go for a better everything else, you know what I mean? So a better Pteranodon that will be able to carry us and also have a high enough amount of stamina that it doesn't, it can get away from things at the right amount of time that's required as well, so yeah, it's basically just what it is. Right, so I'm just working on both. Let's get that up. I've got to make my self promo on people's things now. See, I'm not the only person self-promoing now, so that's good. I hate it when I'm like, I hate it when I'm like the only person self-promoing. In people's channels, so I'm glad that there are other people like self-promoing after I've done it. When I'm going twice a day though, it's probably gonna end up. There we go, nice. And then we'll do my channel. 3. I got only 5 channels I go in. 2 of the channels don't really have a lot of active people, but like a lot of the people I used to stream and hang out with are on those channels. So, if any of them spot it, pay any attention to it, they'll see, and they'll maybe come in and say hey, like Vam might pop in. Vam's probably got us on like notify me immediately. Knowing Vam, he's cool though. So yeah, we took a little roam around. We were going to do, the thing is, like with a low level Pteranodon, is that you can't really carry a lot of stuff, and there's no stamina, you know what I mean? So we do 100% need to go find a much higher level Pteranodon to go capture. We have a high level crossbow, which we got from a drop, right? So if I can just get rid of all of the extra weight that we don't need on us, we just move the crossbow to be in the one that narcos, and the normal bow can be the one that doesn't narco for now, and then we get rid of our extra weight, and then we should be able to fly with our guy. We got nearly completely demolished by a piranha as well, so what we could do is we could go and... Does this not give me my bird? I thought when you're mounted it gives you your mount's stats and not your stats. Sorry, I keep my mount stats. The stamina's not massively high, and stamina again is also low. So we could either try and kill off some of these. It didn't really take a lot of health off my guy. Need to find things that are going to be willing to actually fight back, that aren't too good. Stegosauruses cause bleed. They're actually really, really good. But if you have a big group of Stegosauruses, their bleed ability can actually tap in and hit one of your own actual dinos, which is kind of like a bit tricky then. I don't think the 104... The 104 and the 80 are probably too strong for us to deal with. Gonna just flap around and kill some of these supposedly easy to kill guys. Or we could maybe check out the level. There's a 95. Do I wait for it to land? It's not going to land anytime soon, is it? At least it's here on the island. Before we turned off light rays, look at the ray tracing though, it looks amazing. The graphical upgrade that they've added in, pretty solid. Seven meat should be enough, and then that should actually... This level 95 one should be great. Should be great for us. So we'll wait for catching this one. That's a massive improvement already. There we go. I didn't think we'd actually find one this quickly. That's better. But hopefully, we put the taming rate up just because it's like, I don't know, the people playing on like base stat lines, like they're insane. They must be insane because it takes hours to tame enemy wild creatures. Like, so yeah, we definitely don't want that. We want to be able to actually use our teams at a relatively fair time frame, so we'll wait out. We'll wait out for it to get hungry enough to eat. This is the thing with taming them. If you put like the food bar as being like extremely slow depleting, then you'll have a real hard time taming wild creatures because they just won't get hungry enough to eat the food that's in their inventory, you know what I mean? So yeah, like you have to leave. I usually, if I'm going to go catch stuff, you can like knock it out like this. You can save game right here where it's unconscious on the floor and it's got food in its inventory. You can then log out, change the eating time or the feeding time to like really fast, and then it'll go down and he'll just like bang bang, he'll be yours. It'll be yours pretty quick. So you could always speed it up like outside of actually finding them, you know, going around and finding them, because everyone's food bar will deplete really quickly, including your own I was gonna say Pokemon, including your own dinos. So what you know, you don't want that to happen. So We got... We just ate. He actually gained more. He gained more than he lost. It's only 21. So the higher level ones are going to take more time to... And if you want to extend how unconscious they are, don't shoot them with another arrow. That's terrible. You want to feed them the blackberries. So what we can do in the meantime is... I need to keep an empty slot. So I can... Actually, you can just tell your guy to do the weapon again, can't you? So you feed them the blackberries that you can get from the bushes. We've got 4 right now. And the blackberries, because they're berries, you see, berries don't actually increase or decrease people's hunger very much. So they'll gain unconscious time. You force feed them using R2 because it's in his inventory, he'll eat it. So we're looking at torpidity is at 600, yeah? Force him to eat those. It's going back up now, look. It's going back up. It's at 615, 620. So if you want to keep something unconscious, you can force feed them the narco berries. It just gives you a little bit more time. He was gaining more tame than, you know, actual torpidity decreasing, but some creatures will require that you do this, that you just make sure that they stay unconscious for as long as possible. So it's coming back down. It went up by about 25 for 5 berries and it's coming back down now. So we'll see at what point he eats, because he has eaten already. Maybe it's at like 100. At like when it drops by 100 or something. I think it's at like 100. Oh no, he ate. It's about 50 then. It's about 50. So yeah, we're good. We're good. We should be... Yeah, we're like nearly halfway, and he should go at 47 levels. This is pretty good. Although we'll probably go down a bit by the... He's got +1 to mutable HP. I'm not sure how that works. He's got like 1000 HP. His stamina's like 285. That's not bad. His weight, look, the weight is always low. The weight is always low on these birds. So it does help to get that like increased as much as possible. But with the stamina being 280, we might take the stamina to 400. The heavier they are, the higher their weight bar is, the more stamina they got to use to move around, you see. So it also can get tricky in that sense. I'm questioning whether or not we get rid of this one now. We probably could, but I want to give it a... I want to make sure that we actually do catch this one first. It's very rare that you actually catch a dinosaur at like 100% tame rate to get like... You always drop at least 1 level from the maximum you can get. So... It's just the way it is. It's the way the game works. Alright, where are we? Hey Nab! What's up? How you doing, dude? How you doing? I was like talking about that we need to go get a better pteranodon than the one we got, so that we got like more stamina and like we can increase their stats better. And then we literally just... I was gonna like kill a bunch of wildlife on this island with the one that we've got, and we bump into this level 95 one like straight away. It's like, oh, I'll just catch this then. So yeah, this thing will go up to level 140 once it's tamed, and we'll have some better stats there. Then it'll basically gain 50% stats on top of what it's got, plus the taming bonus. I haven't increased the taming bonus by anything, to be honest with you. Normally what would I do? Normally put health comes at like 0.09 like percent of an increase, which it means it doesn't gain much health when you, so maybe I would like put that to 1 because put everything to 1. I don't know. I never really bother messing around with that. I just make things easier to tame, and like I don't even about the dinosaurs. I don't really worry about the dinosaurs needing less food as such, but I do for myself the less food. That's pretty much it. See, so it's going to gain 47 levels currently. It's got mutable health. I don't know what that bonus stat line is, the mutable health. I assume that they've added a thing in where they have bonus traits. So like mutable health, I guess, would be that if you breed them, they're more likely to give like health mutations, which could be good. If I was to breed pteranodons, I was breeding pteranodons in my old game, but if I was to breed pteranodons, I usually go like health, stamina, weight, and attack power. I usually go for most of those. Actually, across the board, I usually just try to build up. This one's cowardly. This one's got like level 3 cowardly. How do we check those things? I like if they got like personality traits now as well. It's weird, but show traits. Cowardly. This creature gets faster when being attacked. That's crazy. Okay. Show buffs. They've added so much like small little things. This skill tree looks like it's designed for like making your actual person become the like main character rather than a dinosaur that you control being the main character. You're just witnessing the main character do its job. That's all you're doing. That's what I see it as. This creature's health stat is highly mutable, making its offspring more likely to gain mutations. That's good. That's good, actually. You want to catch a bunch of these, you need higher level ones, but if you can breed those traits in, that's crazy good. Because you just breed that trait into a family line, and then you can breed your HP faster. This is a good change. Makes breeding like much more or much less time consuming. It's probably the right way of saying it. I think we need hide. My pteranodon did not like that guy getting too close to us. Right. Thatch and stones is what we need. Oh no. That level 10 one just landed next to us. That's what that was. Come on, my guy. Should. So if anyone wants a dinosaur named after them, feel free to put your name up forward. Tell me what type of dinosaur you want to be as well. We can work something out. Right, it's about a minute. It's about a minute off becoming our friend. Its first port of call is to eat my other pteranodon. Because in eating another pteranodon you become stronger. That's it. There can only be one. It's the Highlander mentality, as we all know. Here goes, just about to tick over. What did your stats become? 360 stamina. 1,100, 1,200 health now as well. So, gonna take this off you. Can you... If you dismiss your guy, it doesn't make a difference. I just don't need this low level one anymore. It's easier to just shoot it, I guess. What's this? Death Essence. It can be resurrected in the waters of a oasis or... I see. Nah, I'm good. I see though. Okay, I guess that's not bad. So people who lose their dinos can get their dinos back. It's all good. Yeah, have the raw meat. I'll take the hide. Need some rocks. Need some bowlers. We need to kill some local wildlife. See, the amount of stamina this one has is a vast improvement on the other one already. I got 3 of them trying to attack me. Is the other one gone? That's nice. They've done a transition where like there was the animations for it like coming down and landing on the ground when it's run out of stamina were like kind of janky, and it wouldn't actually bother landing on the floor. So the fact that they fixed that is pretty nice actually. Right. I know that there's a... I know that there's a little note here that gives us double XP. I don't want to accidentally step on it. Did it just run past? Oh, it's by there. Nice. Need its weight capacity to go up. Could do with it being like stronger. like damage wise, but for now it's all good. What I feel like I want to do is try to fly off to some of these things and see if there's anything actual useful that's gonna let me skip doing a bunch of like resource gathering and stuff like that. So we can randomly get ourselves, sorry, was just getting IG the door from my interview. Just getting in the door from your interview. How's she going, mate? Yeah, not bad, man. How'd your interview go? You confident with it? It literally disintegrated as I stopped to read your chat, and then my presence disappeared. Okay, I think chat's here to sabotage me today. I'm joking. Obviously, you wouldn't have known that was about to disappear. That's fair. I barely knew it was about to disappear. It's no one's fault. I saw that there was another one over here earlier. I can just about make it. There's a yellow one over there. I don't think I'm high enough yet level for a yellow. I got enough stamina to make it across the water at least. So these are like the fastest flyers in you know, on the island. There's a Dilophosaurus. Do we want to kill the Dilophosaurus? I think we should kill the Dilophosaurus. It's only going to try to be annoying. Oh, it hasn't come down yet. There's another flyer that's pretty good. It's called... oh, what is it? God, I can't remember. But it can seat 2 people, and it can actually... it can fly in... it's an omnidirectional flyer. So it's actually pretty good. Just absolutely ceased. Is that bad? Is that bad? Guessing it went badly. What do you think you did badly? We're gonna wait for this drop, this loot drop to hit the ground. There's a gold one coming down over there. I don't think I'm high enough level for that. What level am I? 45 if I upgrade again. I need to see if we got like Argentavis. I think we've got the Argentavis. There's a few things I want to get. I want to get no, this one's... oh, this one's got a ring around it, which means it's like the highest level. It is like the lowest level drop, but it's the highest value of the lowest level drop. Oh my god. Parasaur. Phioma. Don't know if we need a Phioma. I got like a 340 torch. Do we need the hide? I'll take the hide. I usually tell it to spit out the stuff on the floor so we can disappear early. Oh wait, the stones. Are you set to follow? You're automatically set to follow. It just landed. I don't need to go tell it to land. It's fine. I need thatch. Then we can make some bowlers now. 4. Can I come over here, Dilophosaurus, or...? After we spent ages trying to find one of these trilobites, there's one right there. It's like one came to us. We no longer need trilobites though. It is thatch that we're short on for the thing. We do have... I gained another level since then as well. That's weird. Right, have you gained a level? No. It's because we took these two saddles. We should probably fly back to our base. If I get rid of some of these rocks though, it should work out. Perfect. Perfect, like a cat. Are you responding to my response? Are you a little behind, Nab? Or is it just like you were busy and you didn't get time to respond? Right, I need more thatch. I've got enough fibre. As you know, I increased our harvesting damage. Oh, there's another one just here, and there's another one. There's a green one over there. I'm gonna need to dump out some stuff that I don't want. Wood. Stones. Kinda need to like fly back and forth between my base and these drops. We should have enough time to get these 2 drops with like flying back and forth between the bases. As you see, my stamina's dropping really fast now because we're really encumbered. It kind of doesn't help. Would like the dino XP. I'd like the dinos to level up a little faster, but at the same time. So if you turn running off when you're like landed with the dino, you will actually gain your stamina back while walking. If you leave the run on, even though this particular dinosaur doesn't get any faster on the ground when it's walking, if you've got it on run or walk mode, it just won't get any of its stamina back. If the run is still turned on. Oh, that green one's got a marker on it too. Just want to be able to make the run across to the island without running out of stamina. I'll go for the shortest distance first. If we run out of stamina over water, we're kind of screwed, because he'll nosedive into the water and then we get kicked off. I should be able to make it. Don't know if I want to push it all the way to my base, but my base would be a good drop point or anywhere nearby. Gonna stay low to the ground. Think he can make it? It's his first time landing on the landing pad. There, nice. Okay, get rid of these 2 saddles. might not need to store berries, but at some point in time you can use berries for kibble, so it kind of helps to have some in your inventory, some laying around. We can get rid of the hide and the thatch because I don't think I'm going to make any more. Any more things for now, anyway. Right, okay, Pteranodon. We are now light as a feather. Not really light as a feather, but lighter. Lighter than we were. Ooh, there's a really high level pickaxe there. Some carrots. I mean, we've seen a horse, haven't we? Keratin's good. Get rid of my crappy. Don't need that. Rock carrot. Citral seeds. We don't need seeds, but could use the carrot. We've seen horses. So we could always go use the carrots on the horse. You're supposed to mount a horse. That's kind of annoying. You're supposed to mount a horse and then break it in. They kinda don't like you doing it. I feel like the meat in our inventory degrades too quickly. It's hard to see like your stamina bar and stuff like that against the sky. This food spoiling's a bit harsh sometimes. There, we got some 51 gloves, some cooked meat. I'll take that. Another fireplace. I could use another fireplace. Don't need any of these things. Though the war map's not bad to put up on your wall. It actually helps you. You could put markers on it. Right. Let's go see if we're high enough level to get this yellow one that we saw dropping down somewhere over here. We gotta make sure that we're not going into an area that's too densely vegetated. Where was the yellow one gone? Was it way further away? There's a new one there. Yeah, there's a. I thought I saw this platform. Let's grab this platform then. This should give us an XP buff.
This must seem suspicious. My existence, I mean. I have you at a disadvantage, I admit. I'm operating from a position of near-perfect information, while you are not. To put it mildly. Not
Yeah.
that you're unintelligent.
Yeah. This is the new version of the game, and the breeding seems to be easier because you can have special traits appear on your dinos, which give them like more likely to give like HP buffs or like attack buffs and stuff like that when you actually breed them. So you can breed two parents with like health buff together, and you're very likely to
Follows
get
that
health
I would do the
buffs
same.
when you get babies.
You
So it should
humans
speed
do
up.
love your patterns.
So it should speed everything up a lot. What's
I
going
cannot
on here?
force you to believe
There's
me.
cutscenes. Yeah,
In fact,
they fleshed
I
out
can't
like,
compel anyone
you know,
to
like all the
do
notes and
anything.
everything like that. All the notes and everything are now
Even
like
when it comes to digital systems,
voice acted. And there's
I
also like
control
story
its
notes as
limited.
well added round. So there's extra
I
notes
merely pass
to
on
add like a
suggestions,
story. Like it
not
gives you
commandments.
more breakdown of different characters that you might have heard
So
of from
all
other
I can
notes.
do is ask you to believe in me, as I have believed in all of you.
But yeah, you get a bunch of them across everywhere. We found this one, Dear Jane. I found this one. These are all new, but there's also new creatures. Look, not necessarily any of these, but there were new creatures as well. There was like a barracuda jumped on my head and bit my head off. It's crazy. So what the fuck is this thing? Trying to work out. Oh, there we go. Tabiara. I just remembered what it was called when I saw it. That's the really good omnidirectional flyer. Oh, this one's got some good shit in it. I mean, those spy glasses are like my favorite item to get. Those spy glasses. We also I'll wear whatever armor is the best armor. The Tapiara got chased off. There's got to be something over there that's aggressive. Can we see what level it is? It's not too far away. It's level 40. It's not great. It can be fairly fast. It's not as fast as a Pteranodon, but it's large. Pteranodon's got 7 levels now. For picking up that note. It got its weight capacity up to 200. I'll need to increase its stamina a little bit at some point too. This thing just glowed green. Did it just kill something? And level up? That's an elephant! That's new. What the fuck is that thing? I've seen an elephant before. The fuck are you? Either they've changed the way something looks. Dinoserium. Have they just like reskinned? Reskinned it? It's not a mammoth. No, there are mammoths. They're in the cold area on this map. But that, I believe that was like the big like pig type creature that they had before. They've reskinned it to be probably more accurate to what it should look like. Like they changed the Argentavis. The Argentavis is supposed to be like a big vulture, but people didn't like it looking like a big vulture for being like as good as it is a dino, so they changed it to look like an eagle, and then people liked it better. So oh, there's glass. There's glass here. Just on the ground. I feel like that might be a change. There's a green. Waiting for its stamina to fill back up. There's a green marker over here. Is it right on the edge of the... Is that the redwoods? That's not the redwoods, is it? That is the redwoods, isn't it? It's right on the edge of the redwoods. Do you think we could find any tree cats? We can wait here until it lands. I don't know what they did, but I fuck with it. I guess any realism goes out the window when you're riding dinos anyway, lol. No, but they designed the dinosaurs to look as accurate as possible, you know what I mean? That's really the realism that we bring into it. Making them look cool is pretty helpful too, right? The cooler the dino looks, the like more people will want to have that dinosaur around. The drops are as slow as ever. That's fair. Gives you time to get to them. They don't disappear too quickly, I don't think. Unless they... I feel like maybe they do disappear quicker. I got loot drops on like... I always put the loot drops on like as high as possible, because if you can get something good out of there, that saves you a lot of hassle. Plus there's like... It's really hard to actually make weapons. It's really hard to make weapons that are like really high quality. And these loot drops then will drop higher quality weapons for you to use, you know, so... Oh, here we go. Do I want to take this glass? It's heavy. Carbonium saddle for turtle. I want one of those. Crystal. I can carry the crystal. I just don't think my my companion's going to be able to do it. Why can't I equip it? Oh, it's a blueprint. That's... they're the better ones. They're the better ones. You can get a blueprint to make higher quality items. But that's why also the best thing for coming to these loot drops, look. I want to get rid of the loot drop so it's not sitting here, so I just drop. I always drop all the items out of it. Saves me seeing it from a different angle and then coming back and accidentally looking at the same one. Yeah, we got this crossbow. Got this really cool crossbow from a loot drop. I want to see if we can't find a tree cat jumping on something out of the tree. That'd be crazy. I don't want it to be me though. I don't want me to be the thing that the tree cat jumps on. Right. In terms of how far from our base camp we're moving at the moment, we don't want to land down in the swamp. It's going to land just off the edge of the swamp here on this rock. Hopefully we're okay. I need to whistle this guy into like passive. I need to make sure that he doesn't flee. Level 85. Oh, there's an alpha. If he looks injured from this Triceratops, I might try kill it. I don't think we'll kill an alpha. We have a tactic for killing alphas. You can just trap him. Try to trap him and then just kill him from outside of the trap, right? But to be honest with you, the prep work for getting that sorted right now is it's a bit much. We're not really working towards that yet, so go over to this marker. Sometimes get loot drops in these. Right, there's nothing there. Oh. There's two. There's two of them. They still have this thing in the game. Now, I understand why it does it. I understand why it does it. Trying to spawn this creature on the ground with all the terrain around. Like, it just makes sense that it just spawns 1,000 miles in. Oh, look at that. It's a Quetzal, man. There's a Quetzal right there. I want to just check the level of this Quetzal. There's a Tapiara stuck in that tree over there. It'd be cool if we could catch one this early. If we can catch one this early, that'd be great. Now we caught the first Quetzal we caught. We had to fly up there with a flyer carrying someone else. Oh, it's only level 10, that's crap. We had to carry someone else with the flyer, so you'd grab someone. I don't want to press the buttons in case I jump off. There's like a grab button that lets you carry. This one, R2, L2, lets you carry people. So you like hold L2, you pick the person up, you fly up, and then the person that's being held by your bird can like use their crossbow to like knock it out of the sky. It's crazy. There's a level 50. It's not terrible. It's good for a start if we can. I need to make sure there's no murder monsters around here. Oh, there's a Ferrozenosaurus. Of course there's a murder monster right here. There's a mega murder monster. It's level 10. Do you think my... Do you think we can kill a Ferrozenosaurus with my level 150 flyer? Probably, right? I know all it's doing is trying to push me towards the water. All the little combies are attacking it. This works for me. He can't reach me, and I'm pecking him in the top of the head. He's getting distracted by compies again. He's fucking me up. He's low health. He's low health. It'd be great if I could like just finish it off, but I'm kind of worried. I just try to flap above his head. I hope that he can't actually hit me. Looks like he's low enough health that he's fleeing now though. Where'd he go? There. don't like this. Force feed and get my health up. Ferrozenosaurus actually only eats berries, so it actually can't get its health back. Oh man, got it. Meat. Did that just so we could like try to get this tapiara. Just don't want it around my feet. Right, if you get too close to this tapiara, it will just fly off. I think it eats berries. Give it a carrot. Give it some, no, not cooked meat. Need normal meat. And some berries. Purple berries usually work really well. Oh, it says dead. Who's apparently. No, you didn't see that. That never happened. That never happened, right? You didn't see that. There's a heat resistance is 140. How am I so on fire still? What's the temperature? What's it say the temperature is? 49 degrees. Force feeding narco berries? Wait, can you do that while it's conscious? Can you do that while it's conscious? I feel like it's just not going to get knocked out by narco berries while it's, like, within the time frame of it being in the bowler, right? So, like, shooting it and knocking it out. Could have probably done with just shooting it twice in the face and then just waiting for the narcos from the arrow, because they do slowly add up and they stack as well. So we should have. It's low health and the crossbow we're using is pretty high damage, but the narco arrows should do less damage than normal arrows. That's usually how that works, but you know, it is what it is. We accidentally killed it. These things happen. I'm sure we'll find another. Details. I'm not sure. I've never... You might be able to force feed it when it's conscious. I just don't know if it would fall unconscious while you're actually keeping it in the bowler. The bowler doesn't seem to last very long. A blue drop. 96 mushrooms. Narco tripwire. 20 narcos. Like, stimulant isn't even used for anything in the game anymore. And tree sap tap is actually pretty helpful for like later in the game. I'm also out of water because I'm overheating, so let's go refresh ourselves. Where's my base? Oh my god, there's one of those Cazador things. See that thing? It's one of the giant Cazador things they added in. There's one there. Crazy. You gotta like feed it your strongest dinosaur, and then it like lays an egg inside your strongest dinosaur and just explodes out of it. And later, I've seen that. Oh, there's a. I thought that was a tiny Spinosaurus. It's a turtle. We're good. We're good. It's only a turtle, guys. Need to fly back to my base because the game is requiring that I... Oh no, it's raining now. There we go. The game is no longer requiring that I stand in water to keep cool. It has automatically just started raining on me. It's kind of funny how, like, after you get like a really heavy sun session, that the game will... There's another Tabiara here. Never seen these guys so abundantly so early in the game. Level 20 though. Do I want a level 20? Probably not. We're going to check this one. Going to check this green drop out. Then we'll head back to base for a little bit. Drop off some of the stuff we've got. Then we'll come back out. I want to just waste a bit of time so that my my flyer's got some time to evolve, you know. Look at these. Oh, it's this crocodile chasing an axolotl. Oh shit. What are these really fast swimmers? There's a frog here. Oh no, we're in the swamp. We got lucky and we landed on a branch in the tree. It's a frog. We do actually have a high level saddle for a frog. There's a purple drop over there. If it gives us like a industrial furnace, we're gonna not be able to carry it home. So, kind of, it's one of those things. I like to wait a couple of seconds, see if we need to flee. Doesn't look like we need to flee. bear trap. I mean, it's good for bears. And we're going to need more of this stuff as well. The parasol. We got an ascendant parasol. Is that a blueprint, though? It's just it's a blueprint, so it's not heavy, right? There we go. That's good. We're good with that. He's getting heavy. We'll have to work out. I wouldn't mind getting across to this purple or blue one, whatever it is. Oh, it just faded away. No, it didn't fade away. There's a yellow one there on the left. We'll go there instead. That's the swamp area though. I don't want to land in the swamp. I definitely don't want to land in the swamp. I'll make it to this little ridge here. So I'm at least out of the swampy bit. Just about. Hydrate. Can I see the previous messages, or are you reading ones? Reading one at a time. I said or was it Conan? I didn't read that one out though. I read the details one, didn't I? Which ones? You gotta beat them. You gotta beat them with a stick usually. Sorry, yeah, maybe I didn't. I just didn't read them, dude. It's all good. Unless there's more missing. I just read all the ones I haven't read out. You're good. Looks like they were actually all going through again. Nice. You said perfect earlier. Was that in response to like your interview, like how you feel it went, or was that against something that I said? Because you said ceased, and I didn't know what that meant, so I assumed that it meant something bad. We're unknowingly flapping into the fucking redwoods, probably. We'll get jumped on by a tree cat. I see a Therizinosaurus and a Velociraptor. Right. Stronger than a bunch of velociraptors. Probably good for scrapping, but I really don't care much for the materials outside of wood houses, because I think the wood houses just look nicer, personally. We're like 2 kilometers away from minimum distance away from my base. So it kind of really It's a shame that that one didn't give us anything actually worth having. I would have tried to rejig my inventory to get it. Definitely something you said, lol. But nah, the interview went well, I feel. Made the guy laugh a couple of times, which is always a good sign. Yeah, man, it's a really good sign. He's got to work with you, right? I feel like it's just sense of humour, and you can make him laugh. That's like the key to it, dude. If you don't feel like it went particularly badly, you just had a conversation with the guy, right? And you feel like the conversation went well enough, then you're probably going to be really harsh on yourself in your own mind. But don't be. Like you just, as you just described it, that sounds perfect. If you got to work with the person and they think you're funny, then they're gonna want you around. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, dude. Did they ask you any tech questions to see if you knew what you were talking about? So stamina on this bird is really terrible. I told them I knew a bit about audio and video stuff, and I had some experience with cameras. And technically, technically, that's not incorrect. I could probably say that. It's like I've used cameras before. I feel like I'm okay with audio. But then again, there's like different levels, right? I'm like dabbling with audio on the actual like software side, not like. Although to be honest with you, like back when we were younger, physically like setting up physical audio stuff, we heard that surround sound was a thing, and so we set up a bunch of speakers in our living room. This is back when we were like 12, so that we had surround sound at the house, and it actually worked fairly well, like omnidirectional as well, because like the hi-fi system. We getting raided? Is that a raid? Is someone raiding? Did the people raiding get deleted by the mod? Is that what happened? Did we hit the follow bonus or something? We hit some sort of goal. Like 120 was my follower goal. Might have hit the follower goal. Ah, noises. It's a bot. My bot deleted a bot, and that bot was probably like a follow bot. So we probably ended up like deleting him immediately. What the hell is this one doing? This one was like flying backwards for a moment there. We got eaten by piranhas trying to get a loot drop in this water. A follow bot. They dropped a message saying follow me on Discord. He got deleted before the notifications could even tell me that they followed the channel. But we got the celebration for the 120 followers. It's a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? Am I still at 120? It says that he's banned from the channel. I'm sure you don't get to keep your follow if they're banned, do you? and drop off some of this stuff we picked up. You're seeing 120? Fair enough. We need to get to 420. I think that's the perfect number. What do you reckon, Nab? You want to do a 420 stream? We'll do a 420 stream. What do you reckon? $420 is the real goal. Of course. Look at this keratin. We got this keratin now. You're going to make that your next sub goal now? We do the 420 stream. Sure, why not? Go crack on. That's a weapon. Is this a resource? I think we should have like a separate box for narco when it comes down to it. This is a resource. This is a resource. This is a resource. This is a blueprint, yes. This is an actual saddle for turtle. We can saddle a turtle, which means we can go get the giant squid, right? If we got the turtle, we can get the giant squid. Narcos. Let's put the narcos and the stimulant in here, even though stimulant doesn't really do anything anymore. Where do we put these? Tree sap thing. I think we put blueprints. We'll have to make separate ones for like clothing blueprints, weapon blueprints, and saddle blueprints. Beelzebufo, Fioma. We could catch a Parasaur and a Fioma. We got those on this island, right? This is a narco tripwire. It looks really cool. We'll put the bear trap and the other thing in there too. A campfire could be helpful for being out and about. I like to have options when it comes down to it. Place. Huh? Why can't you place on this table? Hmm? Pick up the wooden table. Why did it let me place it against the wall if I'm not actually allowed to place it against the wall, game? That's weird. Why is there now a thing stopping us from placing against the wall? Disable snapping. Lets me place it. Now it'll let me put the fireplace on there. Right. I'll get it as far across. So I want it to like be on the table though. But I want to get 2 on there though. There we go. Right. Because I don't like looking down at the floor to use the fireplaces. And this is basically a hob now, right? Like the top of your oven where you've got your rings. It's basically a hob. So I think it's the caveman version of a hob. That's what I call it. Yeah, okay, gunpowder and stuff can go back in. Charcoal. Gunpowder. We split the wood now. We put the wood in both, but we'll probably want more wood, obviously, when it comes down to it. Right, we need to make 2 or 3 forges. Flintstone, fibre, hide, wood. We can do all that in the future. I feel like we want to still just... There's a blue drop. Oh, they're all white drops. There's a bunch of white drops around. Let's see if we can't get some higher level tools. My pickaxe is like ascended with like 200% attack power now. So the pickaxe is going to do good. You go to this white one, then that white one, then see if we can make that blue one. That's a bit further out. Oop, there's a 380 attack power axe. Some charcoal. I don't need clothing that's basically the same level. It's just Saurus saddle for dolphin. I don't think I care much for a dolphin saddle. But a nice high damage axe is pretty nice. Don't think it's going to be a weapon that's going to kill any wildlife anytime soon, but you never know. You never know, it might do. Look at this eerie blue glow coming through the trees. Two more fireplaces, don't need fish. Don't need thatch. Don't need none of this. Do you think that blue drop disappeared? Is this blue light just messing with me, or was it all? It's all the way over there, isn't it? It's this one over here. The blue ones just seem to be barely visible. We've got a lot of stamina, and I think if we do a few levels of stamina on this thing, we'll end up with a decent chunk of stamina. But I need to hope that we don't land in like a really dangerous spot when we gotta land in the trees like this. Okay. Got our health back. You can see the beams, but the beams could be like miles away, as you can see. Is this back into the... This is into the other swamp area, right? Iguanodon. It's the first iguanodon we've seen. Oh no, it's not the swamp area. This one's okay. It hasn't landed yet. A Pelagornis. A giant seagull, pretty much. There's an iguanodon. I see a parasaur. I see a lot of stuff running. There's an alpha. That's why. An alpha velociraptor. Should be safe. A 420 stream with Chaos smoking blunts and talking about life. Do a podcast. I think there's already a podcast called the 420 podcast though, so you might have to come up with something else. Why? Saw the velociraptor jump off the cliff over there. We'll quickly check. Oh, this is on today. Right, okay. Ooh, sickle, 500 attack power sickle, 105 armor chest piece, some fur could be really helpful, a yellow Anki. Ascendant is better than that one though, right? Spear bolts, it keeps giving us loads and loads of spear bolts in most things. I think we could probably get rid of... The fur is usually really heavy. Charcoal, I mean I can get endless quantities of charcoal, I don't need to... This fur right here is pretty helpful. So, gonna be happy with that. Right, we gained 16 stamina when we upgraded stamina. The problem with these guys is weight. Or weight issues, 100%. Let's go. Right. Need to just let the stamina refill whenever. Keep track of our stats. Now it's nighttime, I can actually see. I can see my stamina bar better. It's a green. Check out this white one, because like I said, like pretty much all of them drop decent stuff, and if I can upgrade my gear for free, might as well roam around to a few of them. Thatch. Cooked fish. Fish is just not as good as actual meat. Certain creatures, baryonyx, would want fish, but I'll be honest with you, baryonyx is the best dinosaur to have. I call him the Swiss Army dinosaur. Oh, there is. For some reason we couldn't see the green one anymore. Need to go somewhere where we can get a lot of easy kills, or we might even just grab another of the XP scrolls. Just grab another piece of lore, and then that'll be alright. Can you have velociraptors attacking stuff? You look at its durability, although saddles don't break. Energy brews. Another high level axe is higher than the one we've got. We can see this one coming down. See, there's like a little glow in the middle that's moving downwards. That's actually where the beacon actually is down the line. So from a distance you can actually tell how close they are to landing if they're not quite down yet. Kind of helps. There you go. As you can see, it's now showing us the beacon. I want a weapon. I don't necessarily want to like get all the crossbows sorted out. I want to at least get a sword. I just generally don't want to make a sword. So if I can get a sword from one of these, that'll be like exactly what I'm waiting for. Once I have a sword, we'll be good. Arrows, nice. Small. I like these. There's a higher level bow than what we've got. 89% increase to damage there. To take the carrots. Training dummy. Test your DPS. He's getting overloaded again. Let's head back to base. Right, might as well look at this loot drop since it's so close. Nothing really. There's a green one back opposite my base. So I might just do Ark for the weekend and then we'll play a normal game over through the week. I bought Silent Hill and I played it to a point. I didn't really get very far into it, I'll be honest with you, but I'm not very good. I'm not very good at those games. So we could always play that. I think it'd be fun to finish it. I actually honestly haven't even watched anyone play it either, so I don't even know what to expect when it comes to it. I just keep getting killed by the trouser monster. And the game's like, you could just dodge this, and I'm like, well, I would if I could, but I'm shit. So you know. More panels. I mean, wood panels. Wood panels are good. I'll throw away the Anki. Throw away the Anki one. You can't carry me with all this weight, can you? He can. And he can travel fast, okay. It's not travelling at full speed, but still, it's travelling fast. Yeah, there is an alpha. Megalodon right there. Right, we'll do some work on the base. For a bit. Heat resistance is down. Cold resistance is not very good, but 100 armor is pretty nice. Can be repaired at the smithy. I think we can put wall panels and stuff in the resource bin. We'll put armor in with the weapons. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. Right. Alright, okay. What do we need? Flint. Not bad. Let's get a rock with metal in it. $17 metal ore, not bad. I think the metal ones still bring out more metal than you need, you know, from those things. I think they just farm more metal out of it. Well, this is only a blueprint. We need 127 metal ingots. No, we don't need 127. That's not even anywhere near how many we need. We need 1,287 ingots, 1,144 hide, and 286 wood to make this one tool that has 500 attack power on it. Yes. It's going to be good for harvesting. Not much good for anything else. That's probably about right. So let's look at... Do I need to put my fortitude up to 50? Because we seem to be having issues with it still being too hot here on the island. And we don't want that at all, do we? See that this isn't a tool anymore. It's a blueprint, so let's put it up there. Okay, flint. How much do we need? We've got more than enough flint now. Fibre, hide, and wood. That's what we need. Not this one. Fibre, hide, wood. Short on hide, obviously. Gonna try. Oh, we're really over encumbered. Why do we need hide for a... for a forge? So I don't quite understand. Just gonna swim. It ran off. Oh, wait, babies have prime meat in them? The only thing we're really short on still is only like it weighs like how weighed down we were trying to carry the resources to make one, and then when we make one it only weighs 4. It's like, how do we put like 100 kilos of weight into creating this thing and it only weighs 4? It kind of just blows my mind sometimes. Turned all the aim assist stuff off. Just not so easy. Are we short on stones? Oh no, wait. We need like 3 because realistically they're just really slow. So let's see, we still got, probably need a little bit more wood now, right? No, we're good with wood. We need more hide. Need 100 more rocks. Hide should be okay. Right. So how much, the higher the level, the creature, like the more hide you get from them. Do we just get enough hide? We did. Got enough hide from the one guy. That's fine. There you go. 3 forges. We build the 3 into our base. I think I would probably just do the 3 forges into our base. Let's try and grab some wood. Any trees? You would just need wood. Just for the sake of needing wood. That's all it is. What else is there? We managed to get 54 metal by smashing all that stuff up with our... drop most of this wood. Not wood. Meat. Need to just quickly get down to the water and drink. Then we'll be fine. Go and this thing just spawned in a baby. There you go. It's that level 81 that ran off when I tried to shoot it. Swam across the water, left its kid the other side, and then I just killed its killed its baby. It's got a new baby now. It's just like, meh, I moved on. I have my new family now. That's not what I told you to do, but fair dues. Wood, metal, wood, metal. Right, 3 forges burning for metal ingots all at the same time. Definitely the right choice. We got another 21 metal already from previous. I'm going to go around the island and try fill up on some metal ingots now. So we want our pickaxe. There's a lot of them up on top of this hill here, so we're going to go around this way and look for metal in particular. We got rid of all the wood. Do we need the stone? I should probably keep some of these resources. I don't need to keep them on me for now, though. Let's get rid of as much weight as possible. We'll kit up our raft then to do its job. And then we can go off and go grab, just try to grab as much resource. We'll put 3 forges on our raft, and we'll put 3 storage bins on our raft, and we put 3 or 4 pestle and mortars on there too. We basically just have a roaming lab that's used for like resource gathering, a mining platform, if you will. It's level 5. It's crazy. I think that's like the lowest level you can even have. Wild creatures seem to come in levels of 5, so I'm really fast when I've got no inventory. Nice. What's my weight looking like? Looking pretty heavy. We should probably build a staircase from up here down to the house. That way I can just, I don't have to keep running around all the time, you know what I mean? That's what I did last time, actually. It's a godsend, I'll be honest with you. So we'll build a staircase that comes up here. That should be all. Don't think there's a really easy way to get down. The more weight we have in our inventory, the more fall damage we take as well, so right. Right. So we have a lot of stone on us. Probably got a decent chunk of flint on us as well. Really? How are we overheating so much? We got like 149 heat resistance. Not heat like air resistance. We should be resisting a big chunk of heat. I know it says 41 degrees, but seriously, it's crazy. We have 153 now. You see, it says if we take our feet out of the water, we go to like overheating mode, which means we'll slowly lose health. What do we need for smithy table? 50 stone, 20 hide, 5 metal ingots and 30 wood. It's always the wrong. It's always the wrong bin. 20 hide. 8 hide. We definitely need more hide. Some stone. Pretty sure we need some wood and 10 ingots. Gonna go find. There's a yellow drop here. How heavy am I? 90. I'm about to buzz off to that yellow drop. Right. They always look yellow from a distance, and then when you get close to them, they're green, but there's a blue one there too. We'll go for the yellow. That's probably underwater. It's probably where the piranhas will murder me again. Last death was in the other side though, so it's probably not where the piranhas are. Oh, this one's a high level white one too. It's a yellow. Lazarus chowder bullets. Actual fur gauntlets. I don't care much for metal. A metal helmet. Some 500 armor fur gauntlets. I guarantee if you put those on, you just never-endingly overheat. It's just going to be a horrible situation to have your guy basically have to live in. It's kind of funny though. He's just wearing these gloves, and the gloves are just too hot, so he takes all his other clothes off, but keeps his gloves on. He can defend himself against T-Rex bites because his gloves are like so thick that the T-Rexes can't get through them. Standing torches. We got split one and then dump the other two. I usually use the standing torches to like keep the outside of my base lit up, but the thing is with them you can actually you got to put wood in them constantly, so you get charcoal real quick by using those. So it's something that we can use, something that's actually useful to have around. We'll line the outside, the corners of our landing pad with them at least, and just try to make sure that we keep wood in there. We'll get a lot of charcoal. It'll burn through all the wood. There's no point turning them on and off, but we'll probably not keep them restocked. This is to harvest 10,000 resources now. I'll take the cement paste. that was a... I thought that was a dino. Just a dead dino. Some velociraptors. Right, do we think we're ready for an Argent harvest? I'm not ready for how slow it'll be getting home. I also don't have a saddle for one. Is it even worth going with if I can't put a saddle on it yet? Argent harvest. Oh, that's a baryonic saddle. Well, that's a definite. It's a definite learn. Where's the Argentavis one? Obviously, I don't think I'd really recognize it, even if I did see it here. There's a new drop, and it's got a ring around it as well. It's green, actually. A table, a bed. We want a bed. Take the table. Bed is still bruised. Large crop prop. Doesn't have to be right in the corner. Let's look at this Cold resistance 195, heat resistance minus 115. So like I said, we put those gloves on, we'll be just like overheating all the time. I think like if they ever break, durability 441. I feel like that's the durability is a bit low considering they give like 450 armor. But they would be super expensive to even like reset to fix them. If you need to fix them, it's just not going to happen. So we'll use them. We'll probably only need those gloves if we go to the cold area. That's how good those gloves are. And resources. And then food wise, there you go. Right. It's been saving us a little bit of time and hassle, hasn't it? Right. You might call it there. I'll be honest, might call it there. We've done a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Anyway, bye guys.